Hey everybody, this is Eddie from Talkin Shit with Jim Jeffries and Eddie Ift. I am and sort of Jason. He's part of the show. We just don't mention it or give him anything. We feed him. But we are about to start the show with our guest Theo Vaughn, an old friend of mine, very funny guy. You might know him from Road Rules. Now he's on YouTube. I mean, he's not like, oh, everybody's on YouTube, but he's got a show on YouTube. And it's episode 119. We are at the 119th episodes, and we couldn't get there without you fuckers donating. I swear to God, the people who go, oh yeah, Eddie begs for money. Yeah, I do, because we're not fucking doing this shit for free. You stop donating, we quit. That's right. I'm not fucking doing this shit anymore because we got bandwidth to pay for, websites to pay for, food, for alcohol, all kinds of shit. Fucking paint to paint these guys up for the Kevin and Bean show. There's a lot of things, and because of the people that really care about the show that have donated money, it keeps going. And I can tell you this. In the near future, we're going to have a new website, and you people that have donated are going to get repaid back. So thank you for your donations, and keep them up. And please, if you got any kind of money, don't give it to like starving children or people with diseases because they're going to die. Give it to us. We're going to kill Jason. Also, you want to see us live, come out and see our stand-up live. You all know Jim. Go see him. He will be tomorrow night, April 6th, at the Canyon Club in Agora Hills. That's in California, so you guys can get there. April 7th, which is Saturday, both Jim and I are going to be at the Kevin and Beans April Foolishness at the Gibson Amphitheater. I know a lot of shitheads are going to be there. Come say hi. April 12th to 14th, Jim will be in Australia, in Brisbane, Melbourne, and Sydney. And April 12th to 15th, I will be at the Cincinnati Funny Bone, which isn't even in Cincinnati. It's in Covington, Kentucky, over across the fucking river. So all you hicks, come out to my show. April 18th, I am headlining the Los Angeles Improv. That's on Melrose. Come out and see me. 2 shows, 8 and 10. I think they're going on sale now, so get your tickets for that. Will sell out. Go to the LA Improv and get your tickets. And like I said, go to Facebook. Our Twitter is Twitter at Talkin Shit News. On our YouTube page are a lot of new videos. There's one of Jason stabbing us. Chris the Mute makes these really funny videos. Lalit films them. Chris edits them. Go to our YouTube page. It's pretty easy to find. It's fucking Jim and Eddie or whatever. You just find it. If you go to our website, jimandeddietalkshit.com, you can click it, find the YouTube page. You can also find our Facebook page from there, and then like us. Fucking like us. We only have 6,000 likes. Meanwhile, like 125,000 people or something listen to our show. Why aren't you liking us? I don't know. Also listen to our other shows. The Moncast, one of my favorites to listen to. I listen every week. Funny fucking show. Farside is the talent. The Wadcast, which is, if you like CrossFit, which are probably like 0.01%, listen to the Wadcast. Brian McCarthy interview show. Blah, blah, blah. Brian McCarthy interview show. It's called the National Lampoon's Brian McCarthy. Is that right?
It's
National Lampoon's interview show. What a dumb fucking name. But it's Brian McCarthy, and we love Brian, so we'll put up with his stupid name of his stupid show. And Brian, get your shit together. Also, you can email us at jimandeddy@yahoo.com. This is a lot of fucking plugs before the show starts. All right, let's just start the show.
2 douchebags on a couch. One's an asshole, one's a grouch. And relentless, oh, their mouths. Jim and Eddie talk shit. Jim and Eddie talk shit.
Hey everybody, welcome to Talkin Shit with Jim Jeffries and Eddie Ift. I'm the second guy. We're here with our guest Theo Vaughn. Just you go by Theo Vaughn, right? Yeah. Why do you have the full Far Side?
Ron Ruvisky.
Von Chukchaka.
And if you're listening to our show on Tuesday,
Vanura Katowski.
You would have heard that Jason's mum had cancer. Now it's Thursday. It turns out he was lying.
No, that's not right.
We're probably going to find that because we find out tomorrow.
Yeah, you might be lying.
I'm not lying, dude.
And what she said was,
they might be lying to make me go do a colonoscopy.
I can't stand you. And you said, cancer?
Yeah.
No, the bad news is like they're really pressing me to get a colonoscopy now.
We can have that happen
Literally,
on the show.
Yeah.
I will have a doctor here next week. We will get you a colonoscopy next week.
Hell yeah, I ain't using.
It's not really going to be a doctor.
I'm only using one.
Hi, everybody.
It's a
That's Jim's-
ventriloquist.
That's Jim's Andy Dick impression right there. Hi, everybody. Do it again.
No, I was doing Dr. Nick from The Simpsons. I think everyone else got it.
Yeah,
I
everyone
thought he
got
was
it
doing
except for
Andy
you.
Dick again.
Dr. Nick.
Are you high now?
No, I've had a couple beers.
Theo is our guest. For those of you who you might know Theo, you're most famous. Still, does it suck that you're still most famous from Road Rules?
Yeah, yeah, sometimes.
If it
How
mean-
many years ago was that?
I started in '99, finished in 2005, so I'm about
Well,
8 years sober.
If it means anything, I don't even know what that show is.
Good, I'm not famous to Jim. That's
Theo, let me read your bio that Farside did for you. Farside is our intern.
That's
over
Robert
there.
Larson's kid, dude. I know exactly who that
Oh,
is.
Gary Larson.
Gary Larson's
It's Gary Larson, sorry.
Larson.
Theo von Kirkentowski got his start as a contestant on MTV's Road Rules. He was smart to shorten his last name. People pay attention to last names like they do this podcast. They stop listening 13% in. He's the mastermind behind cranktext.com, a website I've frequented many times. It's like crank calling, but better. He does everything short of asking random numbers for nude pics. It would be awesome if he did it and it worked. But then again, what if it was an underage girl? Never mind, I'm getting sidetracked. Did I mention he's a comedian? You wouldn't know it from his IMDb credits. He's been a judge on America's Prom Queen, and he's been on reality competition shows more than anyone needs to be.
What is America's Prom Queen? What is
So
that?
wait. Since you're so successful, maybe you could give me some money or get me on a show with you. I'm talented. We'll talk after. Welcome to the show. This week's attention whore, Theo Von.
Oh, Furtado.
I have to ask, what is America's Prom Queen?
It was I mean, in hindsight, it was kind of an organized pedophilia ring where I was a judge, basically. I was judging young girls that wanted to be.
I do that just on the street.
Always, yes.
Machete does it at UCLA.
That's exactly what it was, and it's what you do on the street, but I had just happened to do it somewhere.
Is it basically like the best looking girl wins, or is it the one that's had the most successful prom? Like, is she like a dress, her taffeta's covered with cum, and she doesn't, her makeup's all smeared, and you're like,
Now here it is. These girls look normal. These aren't like the ghetto chicks that wear like the fucking. Yeah. Oh, there's a few of them.
They were just regular girls. It was a weird idea. I think,
did you bang any of them?
I couldn't actually. I made a couple of references a couple times. They actually had to stop tape and they're like, "Look, dude, you got the whole wrong idea what's going on." I'm not even joking. I asked this one girl to move out to the Midwest with me and stuff, and they're like, "All right, you guys need to shut this down."
How old were they?
They were probably age 15 to 18.
Because the 18 ones you're allowed to fuck, right?
Some of them weren't 18 then.
There's a thing on Dr. Phil at the moment about this 40-year-old, 45-year-old woman dating this fucking 13-year-old boy or 15.
How does that work legally?
Well, it doesn't. She's in trouble. That's how she got on Dr. Phil. Like if it worked, she wouldn't get onto Dr. Phil.
Yeah, it's not an engagement.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring it on like they brought him on like, hey, it's strange, but we're gonna examine it.
Oh
Not
no.
like-
They're still defending their relationship or whatever. I might have got the ages a little bit wrong, but she looks old and he looks very young.
What's your age limit? Where do you stop? Where do you draw the line?
What level high and level low?
Yeah.
18 to 42.
Okay. Oh, level high to low. 18, you will go down to 18?
I'll fuck an 18-year-old.
Okay.
I have done. Do you remember the first time that you fucked someone who was born in the 90s? And you're just like, I remember that vividly.
Dude, I had an instance where I actually hit a girl's dog with my car when she was 10. It was an accident. I was running late for work. And
You converted that, huh?
and then 11 years later, she comes up to me on the beach. She's like, "Do you remember that you killed my dog?" And I was like, "I do remember that, actually. Sorry." And then just went on from there.
And killed her
You ended up
self-esteem.
A mate,
Fucked her then?
Things got pretty
a
insane.
mate of mine, I won't say his name. He's a support act for me in Britain when I go on tour. But he's in his early 40s or something, and his wife's I think 20 or something like that, right? And good for him, good on him, right? But way he met her was he was selling a Volkswagen Beetle when she was about 16, right? And she wanted to get the car, first license and everything. The dad came along and tried to hustle the money out of him and all that type of stuff. In the end, he sold the car to the girl. Then he sees her in a supermarket 2 years later, and she's like, "Oh, you're the guy who sold us the car. I love that car. Oh, I love how you stood up to my dad and really pushed him on the prize and everything." Then he started fucking her, and then he got the car back because she moved in with him. so he got the money, the chick, and the car. He fucking killed it.
There's a dude that I know from college who was after college he became a gym teacher. Like he became a teacher. Gym
Someone
class.
who follows me around and teaches me things.
He was teaching in a high school gym class, and then like 5 years later, he's out in a nightclub in Philly, and these two girls come up to us. They're like, Mr. Peters, do you remember us?" He's like, no. And they're like, "Mr. Peters, remember we were in your class." Like they had now grown up and they were 21 years old. And they're out in this nightclub, and he's like, "Oh, this is fucking weird." The next thing he knows, he's having a threesome with them.
No way.
Has a threesome with the two girls, and he was making them call him Mr. Peters.
And making him do the rope.
I had a question for you. When you fucked the girl that you killed her dog, did you make her say anything, like call you the dog killer?
It was an accident. No, I didn't. I mean, I probably should have in hindsight if I could have gone.
Did you do a doggy style just for a little, like a little bit of like subtle joke?
And then while
just
you were
long
doing it,
enough
just
to
go.
kill the animal? Did I dress up like I was late for work?
What were you doing at the time? What was your job?
I was a busboy, man.
Yeah.
I was a busboy. Dude, I was a fucking busboy. Cost that dog his life.
We got for the we're doing the April Foolishness. This is Thursday. Saturday we'll be at the Gibson Amphitheater, and I care more about this than I do about my own show. Jim and I are performing there along with like 10 other comedians, and it's a pretty big deal. It's like 7,000 people. But Farside and Jason are going to be escorting us wearing tuxedos. Not tuxedos that we're buying or renting, but tuxedos that are being painted on their bodies.
We're going to have a shaving party.
Yeah,
For the cure.
They've got to shave each other's bodies. But guess what we have? Your fucking collars and your top hats.
Nice, man.
I am nervous about it in the sense that
No one's going to find
It's going to
funny.
reflect poorly on
no
you.
one's going to find it funny, and I'm associated with you, sort of. And Farside, I won't be embarrassed by.
Nah, he's classy.
You know why I'm going to be embarrassed? Because Jason's going to be drunk and high and getting like his paint's going to be on everywhere.
Although at least this year, Doug Benson's not there, and he won't try to burst into his dressing room all the time.
He'll find someone else.
You bothered Billy Burr.
No, Billy Burr followed us back to Jim's room when we left. I don't feel like
Because I was with them then.
Dude, you look like his son, kind of like his son he looks like your son that has a chance, actually.
What, not to get cancer?
Oh, yeah. It does skip a generation, doesn't it?
So they're going to be wearing Speedos, fucking tuxedo shoes, top
I hope
hats.
so.
And just have their bodies painted.
Oh, nice, man. You guys look... that's wild. Is that really... That's you?
That's good.
Farside just took his shirt off, and Theo goes, "Is that
That
you?"
is awesome.
Actually, that's the best your body's ever
Yeah,
looked.
you've
I've
lost some
seen you
weight.
naked
You
a
look
few
pretty
Yeah,
times.
he's lost weight.
Has he really? Oh,
Yeah.
good for
He's
him,
lost
man.
Turn around. Turn around.
I'm looking
Show Theo
forward.
your tattoo. Come back over here.
I'm looking
Why do you have your
forward
back
to
of your
them.
pants hiked up like that?
I'm looking forward to them painting your stretch marks in like you have a ruffled shirt.
What color?
Oh, that's awesome, man.
I don't
That's a
think
great
the tuxedo
tattoo.
should be a black tuxedo. I think it should be like a colored tuxedo.
That's unbelievable, man.
Hey, Farside, have you gotten laid recently? You got a bird?
How's your score, Andrew?
Still zero. I just get the mic. Put the microphone on.
Hey, can we get a count from the other one?
Jason looks evil in that fucking hat. Oh my god, you in that top hat is terrifying.
You look like counterclockwork orange.
Counterclockwise orange.
Yeah, you look fucking
You,
horrible.
you look like like you're out of like
Counterclockwise
like
orange.
Horrible's
no,
a
you,
step
no,
up
you
for
look
him.
like you're out of one of those fucking Like when you go to like Universal
A mining
Studios
town
during
in the 1890s.
during Halloween, and they have the people jumping out at you, and you're the guy at the front who goes welcome, and you open the door.
Dude, you look like fucking homeless Abraham Lincoln. That's what you look like.
You look like Abraham Lincoln after he was shot in the head.
Oh, did you know that the guy that was in the booth with him eventually murdered his wife? He was made ambassador to another country, and like the post-traumatic disorder of being in the booth with Abraham when he got murdered, because I guess he got cut.
Yeah, but maybe he just hated his wife to begin with.
That's true, dude. That
He's
was back in the
he's
old
like,
days.
I don't think people are going to get angry at me now. I've been through a tough time.
Where did you just hear this recently?
At the patch today, we were talking about it.
What is
Apparently, John Wilkes Booth was a master swordsman and cut the guy in his arm all the
You
way down
shot
to his
him?
elbow. No, he cut the other guy. He shot Abraham.
You're changing history again.
Go
No,
to
he-
school, dude.
If you have a gun,
Go to school.
if you have a gun, you don't just start
No,
sorting
he
it up
shot Abraham
afterwards.
Lincoln, but in his
He
escape,
ran down the street
Yes.
and everything.
in his escape, he cut
I'm
the
from
guy.
Australia and I know you're wrong.
Cite your sources,
Actually,
bro.
he jumped onto the stage and broke his foot from the balcony.
And
But
it
he
turns
cut-
out your mum
This
just
is
has a
all-
cold.
This is all secondhand information. If people tell him something, he believes it. Yeah, like,
Yeah, dude. You're basing your whole life on fucking rumors.
yeah. Abraham Lincoln invented Dr. Pibb.
Theo, he told me Apple's gonna stop making computers.
Put your fucking cuffs on.
So Far Side, you said
They
you went on a
Velcro
date
open.
with a chick.
I had a date and then
Turn his microphone on.
my ankle the day before. and
So?
I couldn't drive.
So because you
So I-
sprained your ankle, you couldn't go on the date?
I couldn't drive. It was
drive?
my right ankle, so I couldn't drive because
You
it was
pussy.
super swollen, and I'm a pussy.
Then get her to pick you up, man.
Yeah,
That's sexy, isn't it?
Oh, come
Look
on.
at you.
You had
I
a
can't-
sprained ankle.
I don't know. I just had it. I have problems with a girl picking me up on a date.
I don't.
There's no other way you're going.
I love it. I love it when a girl drives you and you get hammered.
You don't have a
Plus, she didn't have a car.
bike seat.
I'd love to get a woman pregnant just so she'd drive me while I got drunk. You know, you'd have to be dating her, but you know.
There's a good chance. God, man, you guys look pretty tender.
Wait, Theo.
You've been on the inside or something, dude? Where's that comment
No, I'm
coming
just saying
from?
you guys look like
I
a
don't
couple
want you to have
Eskimo brothers.
identical tuxes as well. I want Farside's one to look really regal and have a fucking waistcoat and everything. And I want Jason's one to look sloppy, like have a little painted on bit of vomit on
Hey,
it.
listen, you don't have to worry about that. It's already going to have that 1 hour in. He's going to get fucked up, and he's
But who's
his
driving-
paint's going to
who's-
come off on important people.
I'm driving myself and you didn't take the car in.
I took a car service.
No, I'm driving myself.
And I don't know how are you getting there, Jason?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you actually look pretty nice in that hat, man. I
Are
think.
you sure
Thanks,
you want that
Theo.
responsibility?
You look nice in general.
But how are you? Ray has a pickup truck. Why don't you put them in the back? I will. Ray Roy has a pickup truck. That's how you're going to get there. No, we got you tuxedo shoes. You're wearing tuxedo patent leather shoes
Oh, that'd be nice.
and Speedos.
I didn't know there was such a thing as tuxedo shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're shiny. I wore them on my wedding.
Kind of like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
shit you see.
At the beginning of the wedding, they were shiny. By the end, they were covered in blood.
And
And that was just
Lost
because
dreams.
that's just because you hugged your mum and.
One of his sores burst.
I'm sorry,
That's
Jason. If
cold.
you want me to stop, I will.
Yeah, your mom's gonna be fine, man.
Because I'm getting very.
what's wrong, Jason?
Did you see that blue flashing light
There's a
outside?
Popo.
No,
There's
Jason,
a
that's
cop.
you.
Yeah, no, that was a miracle. That was-
Yeah, you're seeing miracles, dude. Wouldn't that be awesome if you could fucking see miracles and nobody else could?
I do.
Really?
Every day.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
yeah,
Tell him the
he's
latest.
still alive.
I'm here. That's a miracle.
He looks so fucking funny in that.
It does sort of suit you. I think girls will dig you in that, man.
I'm gonna be a.
Do you remember that girl last year at the thing that told you that she had AIDS and you kept talking to her?
Then I asked her for her number after
Yeah,
that.
that's right. James, I know I talked about
No,
this.
she said a friend died from AIDS or a brother.
No,
died
no,
from
no.
AIDS.
Her boyfriend. She goes. You go. Oh, you've got a boyfriend? And she went, no, my boyfriend's just died of AIDS.
Oh.
And he went, can I have your number?
I was
can't
drunk.
Well, who's laughing now? She's there this year, and she sees how you've progressed in life. I think you've got her.
Tell her you got an audition tomorrow for Boardwalk Empire. You just tell her. You should tell everybody that every day. You actually look really nice in that.
You do. This is a good look for you.
It's very formal, dude.
Yeah.
You look much more
It
organized than you looked a
actually
few
makes
minutes
you
ago.
look like you have a home.
Yeah.
What?
This could be your home.
It makes you look a little bit like Fagin from Oliver.
How was your moving date?
Oh, it was a pain in the ass.
Why?
Because the guy that was the roommate before me, he does a lot of drugs and alcohol. And
No, you wouldn't be able to get along with him.
Out with the old, in with the new.
And he thought that the first was actually the next day. So when I got there, like his shit was
Calendar
still in the
monkeys,
house.
we call them.
It fucking
You're replacing yourself.
I've got an itch on my ass cheek. I got it. It's all fixed.
Wait.
Could be a cancer.
So I had to wait until like
Going
night
around,
for him to get his shit out and move in.
All right, I want to do this with everyone around the room. Your rent's $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, $1,000 a month. You're on a month-to-month lease.
Yeah.
Everybody pick how many months he's going to stay in this apartment. I bet 1 month, and then he forces a second month that he really doesn't pay for, and so he's out after 2 for sure.
I think he's going to last 4 months.
You think 4?
Depends on how quick his mum dies, because you don't want to move when you're sad.
Yeah, boxes are heavier when you're not feeling well.
Yeah.
Theo,
He'll be looking at the casket like going, I think I can keep this and store all my stuff in it.
I could use it as a bed.
She's only taking up half of it anyways.
You're gonna see those pallbearers and be like, "Hey guys, I actually need some help moving."
Are they going to need half the pallbearers?
The one end's heavy, the other end's really light.
They're going to get all dwarfs in to be pallbearers, so it's all in proportion.
Okay, Theo, you just met him. You know enough about him. How long do you think he'll stay?
I just had kind of this premonition where he was just gonna end up bleeding to death somehow in about 6 weeks. That sounds crazy, man. And I don't mean it in a bad way either. I don't even mean it in a bad way.
Yeah, he might have got his premonition wrong. It might have been another person bleeding to death, like the other roommate.
Yeah, he
his
could be.
dad.
Yeah.
Jesse, how long?
Is Jim still offering him $1,000 to double it?
Are you still doing that deal with him?
Well, no, he had to go take $1,000 outside, double it, or he owes me
So you're
five.
not. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're
that
not
was
giving
like-
him that $1,000 though.
No.
It was
So,
just
like,
it was an elaborate scheme for Jim. He was just either trying to get 50
No,
bucks out of me or put me in jail.
No.
That's what
No,
that was the
no.
objective of that bet.
No. I said to you, if you double it to $2,000, you had to give me my $1,000 back. What was the bet again? If
Plus
Split
50.
it. You would split it 500. He would get 500.
Yeah, but-
yeah, I get
Which is
500
like a
you
really
get-
good deal, yeah.
But
Go out and
you
earn.
have no outlay.
All right, let's we did
Long
this.
story
We did
short,
this all.
I think, assuming Jim's not giving him $1,000, he'll be here for what? When do you have to pay rent again? Next month?
Yeah.
He's got a month.
You
Yeah,
think
you're
he's
done.
out in 1?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ernie, how long?
Hang on, I got to ask someone.
Wait.
Jason, how long?
Wait, we'll have Jason.
No, that's insider trading. That's insider trading.
Ernie, how long?
I think it'll be there for a year. Solid year.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right,
I can't tell you my
wait, are we?
plans.
I think we
12
should.
months.
Wait, I think we should all pull. Everybody put in $10 for this.
Oh, wait,
So-
wait. Does it? I'm gonna add some info. Does it help
No, shut up. You can't.
that I've dreamed about this apartment before I moved into it? Like
Yeah,
I
I just
Yeah.
made.
Sometimes-
I just
And it's a
dropped my.
week.
I just dropped mine down a month.
Sometimes I wake up with a, was I fucking a man then? Oh. Ooh.
When you're homeless and dreaming about an apartment, that just means you had an idea. That's all. That
no, not like dreaming.
Yeah,
like,
he was
like
he
a
was
literal
he was
dream.
sleeping.
Right.
Going, imagine
Everybody,
being
everybody,
dry.
everybody, $10 each. Winner gets it all. What's your bet?
3 weeks, because I was actually having the same kind of idea as you. He did the 1,000, and then the guy lets him stay a little bit longer, thinking I'm going to get the other 1,000, and then he finagles another month out of that. So I'm thinking 3 months.
Okay, so you got 3. Far side.
Have you moved in yet?
Yeah, I moved in last night.
Oh wow. So you're in.
You weren't even going to
So-
take him to the move-in.
So you're on the clock, as they call it.
Hey, can I just say that he's been in for a day and things are going well. So put that into your calculations.
Yeah.
That it doesn't look. He doesn't look like he's moving out.
In
anytime
fact, if you
soon.
guys want to come back, there's probably a party there right now.
I reckon I can get you kicked out of there in a week.
I don't
Wait,
think
there's
so.
a party there. Let's go to
I
the
don't think
party.
you can get me kicked out, dude. You'd have to do a lot of really bad shit.
Actually,
We're going
me
tonight.
coming over would give you more credibility.
We're going to your house tonight.
You want to go over tonight?
We're all going tonight.
All right, let's go.
No, we can't do this. Your
Our
mom's dying.
powers patch away from the patch.
Far side, what's your big guess?
6 months.
6 months. Okay, Ray Roy, can we write these down?
Far
Already
side.
done.
I don't know.
What did I say?
But
4.
here's my thing.
When does
I
your
think-
artery fully block? How long away is that?
I think you're going to leave on your own terms. I don't think you're going to get kicked out.
Oh,
That's my thing.
Yeah,
You're
it's an
going to get.
ambiguous bet in that way. So
All right, now
Do
let's
you want to put a
what
bet
if I
in?
don't get thrown out? What if I move on my own terms and I'm going somewhere better?
let's ask now how many years we
Like
think
when you
he'll
move in with
live
Jim?
for.
When I move in with Jim.
All right, let's do another separate poll.
Wait,
when,
first.
when we think
First,
Jason
wait,
will die.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We're not breaking down that swing set. I can convert that into a home.
Listen, wait, let's get to what is your bet? How long you're going to be in? And
I don't-
Hold on, think about it. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $70 to get evicted.
But I don't know what I want to do.
But
I don't know if I want to stay there
What is
for
your
a long
guess?
time or
What
not.
is your guess? How long do you think you're going to be there?
But I don't want to make a guess
We're not
because
talking
you
a
can
long
win
time.
because he just
$70.
told a
Right.
friend of mine that he's really looking forward to someone staying for a long time.
Can we have a look at
So like, what if I don't want to stay as long as? Then there's emotional.
Jason,
Then I got a
just
problem
why does he have to make
because
it
like
so
in my head
difficult?
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna
These
leave
are
it
the
at
reasons
X,
that I
and then
wanna
he's like,
stab
oh, I
him.
want him to stay longer.
I think you'll live there for 4 months, but I think you'll be dead in 3 months.
It'll take him a month to find my body.
it sounds like they have great parties.
Wait, so Jason, what is your bet? Just place a bet.
Minimally, I think I'll be there at least through July.
So which is
4 months, 5 months.
Did somebody
Depends.
else have
I mean,
4?
if I like it, I'll stay. If not,
Jim had 4. Jim's bet
Jason,
was 4.
how are you getting income these days?
Hey, she
You-
accepted
I'm not
a
at liberty to
$300
discuss
date.
my finances with Jewish people.
Really? Why not?
Maybe you'd
They're-
have more fucking
they're the-
finances if you
It's all
did.
hype.
They're
It's all
the
hype.
best people to
That's
talk to
that's just
about it.
marketing. That's just
I don't talk to him about sport.
that's just marketing. I've thought about it.
Okay, talk to us, Jim and I.
I think that there might be
Where-
other people groups that are good at money too.
Where-
I'm not sure.
Australians, very
I think
good.
you're talking about Native American.
We're in the Australia, we're
I
in
used to
profit.
manage the
Greece.
Oglala Sioux
Australia's in
tribes.
profit.
Greece, they do really well in Greece.
Oh yeah.
Jason, who? Tell us, how are you going to get financing?
Oh, I can't talk about my life.
Why not?
It's a secretive one now.
With the devil an hour.
No, other things too.
Oh, you got shit
Are
going
you,
on.
you're dealing drugs again?
No, that would be horrible. No,
I feel a good energy coming out of you right now.
I'm very. I did Tai Chi today.
For
I
the
feel
cure.
great.
feeling good.
Hey, dude, Tai Chi's good to like fight that shit. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna get a colonoscopy. I'm gonna keep doing kung fu.
We know you're going to get a colonoscopy. We're going to watch it.
Yeah, you're gonna win something.
And
I'm a winner.
we're talking about
I can feel it.
The live show in Vegas. We're talking about playing Truth or Dare and having Brian McCarthy come out and administer it. And we're going to have a lie detector on stage. So when you
I know how to
play
beat those.
Yeah.
There's a way to beat the lie detector. Self-inflicted pain.
But not cancer.
Self-inflicted pain. Like I heard this, you put it like a
Yeah,
attack in your foot.
Yeah, you step down on it or whatever, and you hurt yourself while you're answering a question, and it throws the fucking thing because your chemicals are off.
Bro,
Can I put the
did
tack
you
in
kill
you?
Jesse James?
Yeah.
He's still alive.
So you're saying right at the end they couldn't tell whether Lincoln was lying?
I don't think he felt it.
Can we put the tax in
There's
you?
no nerves in your. There's like no pain, like receptors in your brain.
So you're saying what you're saying is that a voodoo doll can pass a lie detector test?
Well, all I'm saying is if pain stops you from like, hang on, I can't figure this
No,
out.
this is how you do it. Like you like bite your tongue. You
How many tacks can we put in you?
Yeah. This means you'll never be able to tell if your mum's lying from now on because of all the pain she's. I love you.
I love you. We actually what?
Lilith's accepted an offer for $300. When did we do this?
We're back to what's your price?
No, she accepted one for $100.
But did she go on any dates yet?
Who's that?
And an
There's
$11.
There's a website that we go to called what'syourprice.com.
Oh, this is Phil Spector. I remember this guy.
And basically, guys bid on dates with girls, and then they get to
He's
go on
only
a date.
40.
They don't get to fuck them, which we've learned because we sent Jason on one. We spent $150, and Jason went on a date with the girl, and never.
This guy's 45.
He's the best. That guy.
So we
Look in the reflection. Is someone's legs like spread out as they're taking his picture?
Lalit,
Like no, because it's an actual proper photographer.
Yeah.
Lalit works on our show, and Jason.
Oh yeah, I know her.
Jason.
Tried for a long time.
I
to
took her out one
have
night, actually.
intercourse
Did
with
you
her.
really?
Yeah.
How far did you get?
Not far. Just kissed a little bit.
No,
That was it.
she likes kissing, but you can't.
How'd you know her? Where'd you meet her?
I met her in an alley somewhere, actually.
Yeah.
Not even joking. I met her in an alley in Santa
Does that
Monica.
hurt?
No.
She's had a leg up.
She's
on a
evil. I don't
dumpster.
care.
What happened in the last couple of weeks where you have just...
She's a huge cock teaser.
No, she's just a cock tease, dude. It's just a
can see it a
game.
little bit.
And like, it gets old.
Why have you turned on her?
I haven't turned on her.
Yes, you have.
Wait till she sees you in the suit, mate. Things are gonna
Neutrality
change.
isn't turning.
That's true. Neutrality's still making a choice, man.
Yeah, it's
Haven't
right.
decided.
And I tell you, you've only got a small time to play the cancer card. My mum's got cancer. You're going to get your dick sucked so much this month.
You want to go to...
It's gonna be a good month for you.
Want me to take you to town?
Or a good 2 to 4 weeks. That's what the doctors are saying.
Oh!
No, I tell you
Well, then
what,
I'm good for a year.
You know what they say?
After that,
Every tumor has a silver lining.
that's just the scalpel.
Do you want me to take you to Townhouse tonight? And I'll go up to girls and I'll be like, hey, this is my friend Jason. His mom's dying. And see if we can get you laid.
No.
I'm sure it'll work.
We're all dying.
Yeah.
Just Jason's mum's dying really quick.
You know, if she
I'm only
does,
joking.
dude, you're gonna.
I know.
Oh.
Wait, but you know these are all just jokes.
Yeah, they're
And
jokes.
You can play that song "Highway to Hell" in the background.
No, that's
We did that last
that's
week
Jim's
about
mom's
mine.
song.
Sorry.
The only reason I'm doing this is because my mum's found out all the nasty things that I say about her in the podcast.
So you're gonna make up for it by making fun of my mom?
Yeah, if she knows,
No, I should be-
She knows I'm just mean to mums.
He never liked mums.
No, seriously, we should go out and play that card tonight. You want to?
The cancer card?
Yeah.
I didn't shower. I'm not. You know.
Like it,
That should be
that's
your
the least
stripper
of your
name.
worries.
Jason Shower.
Jason doesn't shower hour.
I shower
No, you don't.
pretty regularly.
No,
you don't do a good job.
No.
How do you know, Jim?
Because there's a lot of places that smell. A lot of places, like different smells, like jelly is in like one area, and another area it's Duke's like fungal treatment. like when you sit, depending on which side of you sit on, you get different smells.
Yeah, you don't change your sheets on your massage table.
Yeah. You don't have an air mattress anymore.
Yeah, bloody
You
hell, you
stabbed
stabbed
the
that,
fuck
too.
out of that.
Scott really liked that, by the way. Scott thought that was hysterical. He rang up to say how much he enjoyed you stabbing the air
The
mattress.
Kaiser Soze?
I heard you liked how fearful I was.
Who said that?
Word on the street.
That street is talking a lot of shit because I don't even remember
You'd
making
be
any
surprised
comments
how
like
much
that.
the patch is talking.
Yeah, because like I didn't. I only found out maybe tonight that someone actually took a picture of your face during that event and put it up. I didn't even know that you were actually afraid until we already got here. So
Yeah, I was very afraid.
So the word on the
when
street.
somebody pulls up a butcher's knife, runs at you, and stabs
well, then
the
that's
thing
where
you're
trust
sitting
comes
on.
in. You know,
That's not the trust game.
you got to know. Like right there's faith.
You know,
Does he really
don't
like-
worry, I'll catch you.
Yeah, Jason, I don't
Don't
wanna,
worry, I won't stab you.
I don't want to play the faith game with you.
I got to say how angry I am at Facebook.
Uh-oh. What is
No,
that?
that's when I did I closed the street down and threw a concert.
Somebody said that looks like Jason. Are they going to get mad? Sorry, we're checking
I
out
can't
fucking
understand this new Facebook. I'm gonna have to
What, the
be-
timeline
Yeah,
shit?
it bothers me so
Facebook. Hey,
much.
Mike White posted a really fucking funny joke. Did you see the joke he posted?
Bam Bam White, the black guy.
That's what he's coming at me with the knife. Look at Provenza's scared. Jim's laughing but getting up. You're smart.
Yeah, I was already out of
Did
there.
you see that?
Mike White posted a joke somewhere on the Facebook page that said something like, there's a statistic that says like there's a 1 in 20 chance. There's a 1 in 20 chance that a pedophile lives on either side
Hang on,
of you.
go down.
Wait, let me-
Who
can I-
was I
can I-
kissing there?
That was Mike White's wife.
Oh, right.
Stop! We got it. We can't do this where we look at our own Facebook page and
It's
laugh.
funny, I never
yeah,
see
but
this.
nobody listening knows what we're
I don't have
talking
internet
about.
anywhere ever, so this is fresh.
That's right. He made me
is
kiss his
fresh,
wife.
You kissed Mike White and Jim kissed his wife.
It's okay.
His wife was tasty, man.
Can I tell you the
Mike was
He looks
tasty.
nice.
The Mike White joke was funny. He said, there's a 1 in 20 chance that a pedophile lives on either side of you. He goes, which isn't possible in my case because next door to me on both sides are two really good looking 11-year-old boys.
That's hilarious, man. That's sad.
And it was so funny when Audible.com was advertising on our show, which, by the way, we'll take advertising. Audible, when they talk to me about, I go, is it okay? We say a lot of crazy shit on our show, like we're not really censored. And they, yeah, everything's fine as long as you're not doing pedophile jokes. And I'm like, we never do that shit.
No, we can't. The show's been going so long now that these kids are teenagers.
I know. They really need to start to give different divisions for some of this. It's just too general, 17 and under.
Yeah.
Well,
it's all.
Jason will tell you it's a state-by-state thing, and he knows them.
Well, you're from the South, man.
Oh, yeah.
You're from a 16 state, probably.
He's from a hate black state.
I'm from a 16 country.
Yeah.
New Mexico's 14.
Yeah, and you go further south than that. It's just
Yeah, you go down to Central
freelance.
America, it's a whole
Yeah,
thing.
you go down to Brazil.
Oh, the
you're not a
fetuses.
man if you haven't fucked a kid.
Fetuses. You get them
dude.
in the woman.
The kids are working freelance down there.
Yeah.
You get a hand job from the fetus
Yeah.
while you're in the woman.
The baby comes out and it's already made a Nike sneaker.
That's a bit from my act.
Is it? Yeah. I've never. Sorry about that.
You hang out a lot, so.
I love how he's sometimes the voice of reason too. That's what's so amazing about it.
Not really.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that's trying to make everybody seem different.
Theo, you are from a hate black state, aren't you?
I mean, I don't know if I call it a hate black state.
Sorry, family. You meant to say. From a hate black family, correct?
You're from like David Duke country, aren't you?
Yeah.
I actually used to share a back fence.
Don't
with David
mouth
Duke.
the
Shut up.
Swear to God.
David Duke, the David
The
Duke.
David Duke. He used to spot me at the gym.
Is he Bo and Luke's father? Who is he?
He's the most racist man in America. Probably. He was what, the head
At
of the
one
Klan?
time, he was the head of the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah.
And then he ran for governor of Louisiana?
He ran for governor and he lost to this guy who was a crook. I remember the signs actually whenever they were running against each other in the runoff. It said, "Don't vote for the racist, vote for the crook." That was one of them's campaign slogan.
And it was like, seriously.
And he won. The crook won.
Yeah, and he was your neighbor.
Grand Wizard of the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, Grand Wizard makes it seem like he has like an album coming out.
And powers.
Yeah, he didn't have any special powers. I mean,
But what could he bench?
he could bench a lot, man. Dude was strong. Dude was jacked. A couple of
What are you talking? Like what? Like a couple of kids on a rope or?
That was just a warm up.
I know it was. That's the sad part. I mean, he could bench a lot. He could bench probably 225 10 times. He's a big dude.
Where did his money come from?
Supporters. Sponsors. We're taking sponsors, by the way.
Audible.com.
He stole from the poor to give to the poor.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you this. He was a charismatic dude, man. That's probably why he got in the position that he did.
Oh, really? And it was also Louisiana.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's true.
What's funny?
Why don't we read this
This
email?
email's hilarious.
Let
I
me-
wasn't in charge. I just did
Let me
the
read
Excel
it.
spreadsheet.
Let me read it. So this, I love that you just said that right before. Okay, here's what it says. So the last two shows didn't have Jin in them, and I believe me, I love the show, but I need Jim's super sexy accent to put
Thank
me
you,
to
darling.
sleep. So if you could just have a few recording of Jim singing some beautiful melodies, that would be
Dude,
great.
you see the
All
name?
right,
It's
go.
from a dude.
Go.
Jim, you said thank you, darling. That's a dude.
Hey, Aaron. Go to sleep, mate.
Sing something to him.
Go to sleep, Aaron. Think of my cock inside your mouth,
Jason should.
or your cock in my mouth as it's throbbing back and forth. This is for you, Aaron. I like to play to all of our fans.
Shoot the cum, Jim. Shoot the cum. Part two.
Part two's huge.
Part two, Jason should probably hide. So Jason has stated he was in charge of the retirement account of the Oglala Sioux tribe of South Dakota, Nebraska area. Well, I'm from South Dakota, and one day I was listening to the show aloud, and you guys were talking about Jason Hour, and one of my classmates' parents, an Indian bloke, started listening with me. Awkward at best. The guy stands up, looks at me, and goes, "I shit you not. Jason Hour, the fucking asshole, owes me $150.
He owes me $150 for that date.
He asked if I knew where Jason Hour was, and I said, not really. I know he lives in Venice Beach area." That's a good way to describe it, because that's where he lives all over the area. And he goes, good to know, and leaves and leaves highlight of the year so far, and I can't share it with anyone because no one knows who the hell what a podcast is in South Dakota, but oh well. Anyways, just wanted to give Jason a heads up. He is being looked for. I don't know the man's name, but his last name...
Chasing Hawk.
Chasing Hawk. Fucking Indians. Well, no, they said that. I didn't. Well, I wish Jason luck.
Well, you know,
Wow.
It's better that
I
than
do
like
remember Chasing Hawk and Undercarriage and a few other like.
Did you owe him $150?
No, because the guy that was actually in charge of this this account, I wasn't. I left. I left. I wasn't.
You
there.
owe a guy $150.
No, whatever happened with the account that went wrong, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, you weren't there when it.
I was a temporary employee working
had
in
already
that
taken
company.
the money and
You
run
said
by
you
then?
you were in charge of.
No, I worked on it. I
You
was
said
a
you
part
were
of
in
it.
charge of.
You guys always like make it so much more than it
I
is.
definitely heard you say that you were in control.
I
of or in
managed.
charge.
Jason,
I managed.
You managed. That's
Who
it.
wasn't in charge?
Who makes it more than it is? You make it more than it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I fucking Chasing Hawk fucking does you in.
You're the Native American Bernie
Hey,
Madoff.
you said...
That's what you are, bro. You fucking people who lost their entire lives in land and children.
No, fuck them. You know what?
And
Bullshit.
you
No, wait.
know
whoa, whoa,
that
whoa.
guy wasn't
I'm gonna call
drunk
it
for
straight
3
right
nights
here.
because of you?
This Oglala Sioux tribe fucking pension's a bunch of shit. Like you would
Wow.
show up. No, if you're a member of the tribe, you didn't even have to work and you got a pension all of a sudden. These fuckers are crooked as fuck, and they're all casino related. So this poor sucker that got the 150 taken from him. Sorry that you're at the wrong end of the tribe, dude. Because the other guys took all the money.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. Yeah.
How?
You tell him. You tell him, white face. White face with knife in neck.
I like how you're getting all worked up over some Indians freeloading.
You tell them sleeping.
You shut
bull.
up, Shapiro.
Yeah, Jason, unemployment chaser.
I can't wait to read in the Beachhead, the Venice newspaper, Jason Hour killed by bow and arrow.
No, he could be one of the ones that hang in a tree and drop down on you from above.
I
with
hope
a
he
knife.
scalps you.
You're fucking living in the
You know
Hunger
what?
Games,
You know
bro.
why I hope he's, I really want him to scalp you because your hair is your only good feature. You take that away, then you got nothing. You're just a guy with a fucking red scalp.
You'll be more fitting with a bald head on top. It'll just fit you. In fact, somebody sent a picture of you dressed with like a bald head. You're much more comedic.
Dude, how did you get involved with these people? Is this a legitimate?
How did you get involved with us?
I don't know, Theo. I wish I knew. I don't know what the formula is.
The Oglala Sioux.
I wake up every day scared.
He was in a reality show called Ogala Hero. And they used to come out.
Aglala rules.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bingo game on the res went a little awry. That's what it sounds like.
He went around the country in a covered wagon.
It was a Vanagon.
I guess that's the end.
It's funny how our show just dies like that from a fucking. We go off the cliff. We don't go down the mountain.
Dude, what if they have the cure for your mom and you have to make up with them?
Yeah.
That'd be an epic
There's
tale.
a
And what if the cue is rape?
I gotta go out there. They hang me by my nipples. They cure my mom's cancer.
No, my one was funnier.
Yeah.
My one was
I didn't
funnier.
hear what you said.
I said, what if the cue is rape? Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, what are you boys all up to? Oh, there's a lot of you.
Hey.
No, there isn't a lot of them,
They're
Jim.
like,
Haven't you been paying
hey,
attention?
yeah. Where is the cancer? It's in my ass. That's where we're happy to. That's.
I'm glad they don't listen to this show.
I hope your mom doesn't either.
We were hoping for mouth or ass cancer.
Hour's last stand.
Actually, I think if DP could actually squish the tumor because it would push.
Dislodge it.
Jesus, why are you going along with it?
I don't know. I really don't.
I'm feeling bad about it. Why are you helping me? This is horrible.
You're not.
Because they sent me to a shrink when I was in the 3rd grade and it fucking was wrong.
Yeah. So
That's where it all started.
So she deserves cancer for doing that to you.
Hey, where are your chemicals right now?
Nice even.
Okay.
They're in his new fucking pad. He's got a room now. They're in a little box, ready to be taken.
We're coming down there.
Let's go. I gotta pee first.
Dude, check the one new message.
Wait, what's the
Not
address?
The offer. The
What's
one
the
new
address?
I don't know the address.
What street is it on?
I'm not gonna say it on the show.
Dudley?
I'm not gonna say the rape cottage is at.
We'll believe it. We'll delete
Hey,
it.
Sean, I'm in New York until tomorrow, but I'd love to get together sometime. Is this what we sent to him?
It's a gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
Is this the gentleman that looks like Phil Spector?
Seems like we have a few things in common. I have a beard. I'm really just looking forward to someone funny, outgoing, and down to earth.
Not her.
I'm big on good wine and love all types of food. So maybe we can get dinner sometime this week.
Oh, wow.
Here's my number. Why don't you shoot me a text? All right.
Should we
You
give
said
out?
shoot me.
should we-
I
hey,
hate people
hey!
that
I have a
shoot
question.
things.
Would it be illegal if we gave out his phone number on the air?
No, that of course it would be. Yeah, that's we could get sued for that.
Yeah, it's liable.
But I think
What if we gave 9 of the numbers and let the audience guess the last
Same
one?
thing.
Still bad. But I think we can definitely text him as the lead because he doesn't have her number.
Ooh, I like that.
That you can do, but the 9 numbers and not Stupid Bieber just did that, and he's being sued by a couple that has been being bombarded by messages by crazy 14-year-old girls, and he's being sued. So he's probably
I
gonna
could
have to pay
text him
them.
actually, since that's what I do.
Oh yeah, he does crank
All the
text. Explain to us crank text. I don't know what it is.
I just started texting random numbers. One day I got a random text message from a girl, and it said, "Hey, it's Wanda." And so I wrote back, "Wanda who?" And she said, "The Wanda, your cousin." And she had the wrong number. But I was like, holy shit, maybe I just won a cousin. And so I was like, what's up, shorty? And now I've been texting her for 6 months.
You didn't get to choose the color of your prize?
You've been texting her for 6 months.
Texting her for 6 months. I actually have a godnephew now named Damari, who's going to be 2 years old in a couple of weeks. So it's kind of a big time
So
for our
then
family.
you just started texting random
So I've
people.
texted her for 30,000 numbers now and gotten into insane conversations. I've been in a relationship with this one guy for 6 months. He actually works at a local grocery store. This guy right here. Yeah. And we send pictures back and forth. This person thought I was a friend of theirs and eventually ends up disowning me by the end of the conversation because I won't get out of the bathtub and talk to them, even though they have no clue who I am. They have no clue at all.
We one time someone texted Lilith and said, "Hey, I met you," or "Hey, I've got I'm in a relationship, but if you want, I'm allowed to have text sex and phone sex if you want to." So Jim and I started we took her phone and had sex with the person, thinking it was a dude. And so Jim and I talked dirty to him for hundreds and hundreds of texts.
Getting real bad. Call me your slut daughter.
And it turns out it was a woman. It was a lesbian that wanted to have, and we're making her say things.
Oh, she's a clit tease too, not just a cock tease, a clit tease. She teases any gender or species.
Well,
Bro, we're past that.
No, that's
He's never passed.
just went to the
no. But
bathroom.
it's
What
true.
happened?
That is her high in life. Her high in life is getting that.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah, man. So a lot of these chicks are phony, man. Well, if you had to give kind of a message then to chicks, what do you think you would tell them if, in order to get them to quit doing that kind of stuff? Jason?
He's speaking.
Never mind. Never fucking mind. Sorry.
It's difficult.
What was I thinking?
I was looking at you and I just zoned out. I'm sorry. I was lost for a second.
In what? His eyes or his teeth? His mouth? His lips? Explain what you were lost in.
Did you want to manage your superannuation or you don't call it that in this country?
Yeah, the
What? A superannuation?
His
Retirement
401k.
funds. Yeah, superannuation.
No wonder why your economy's better. You use awesome words for saving money.
Why is
for
it
the
awesome?
end.
Because that's the word super.
Superannuation. That's way better
That
than
sound more fun.
retirement.
Yeah, so people just abbreviate to how much money have you got in your super?
Hey, that's so much
wish
more
we had
popular.
that.
if we make everything like a superhero.
Yeah, super's awesome.
Okay.
Hi, Theo.
Why don't you do an hour of power?
Hi, everybody. This is Jason Hour. I'm the Hour of Power. Welcome to this episode of Talking Shit. I believe it's number 118. I'm here with Theo Vaughn, who cut his teeth on the Road Rules game show. I remember watching him on that.
Wasn't a game show.
And then I met him at the it was a contestant show, and then I met him at the Underground Comedy over at Townhouse one night. He did a setup there, which was fucking uproariously funny.
We had a good time, man.
He had a good time.
I remember when I met Eddie. Actually, did a college show with
Eddie's
him.
not here. He's not part of the show.
No, Eddie's right here. Joining us today is Eddie Ift and Jim Jeffries.
I'm sorry. We were doing a college show. I think it was Lehigh University, and there was a wedding going on across the street. It was an outdoor show. These people were exchanging their vows, until Eddie found a flagpole that he could climb up with the mic in hand and completely ruin these fucking people's wedding from across the street.
Eddie Ift, blazing a path of love across
I've never seen
America.
That's pretty unnecessary.
No, it wasn't. They had
It's
the
fu- it's
audacity
funny.
to have a wedding near my comedy show. And they were fucking playing music and stuff and doing their fucking...
That was
Their
Here
life-
Comes the bride.
It's like one. It's like
Yeah.
they're
And-
one moment in life that they're making this turn
and
together.
And this woman was dressed really arrogantly.
No, I just kept yelling.
They're so pompous.
She shouldn't be wearing white. I was yelling, "Fuck her!" I did.
Bro, it was so fucked up.
That's horrible.
It was
know,
right
I-
across the
I ruined
street.
a wedding.
They
Do you feel
kill
bad about
themselves.
that in hindsight?
Not at all.
Come on, that's their magic day. And
If anybody out there had a wedding ruined by...
She would have cried. She would
What
have
if
cried.
that was the third time in my life I've had somebody say you ruined my wedding?
Yeah, but other times you were friends or something like that.
Other times you were in them. You were the
It was.
groom.
I was his best man, and I ruined a wedding.
I once fucked a girl at a wedding, and she was.
Was she the bride?
She was a bridesmaid, and she had like one of those dresses that really came out with a whole lot of layers. You know, like petticoats and all that stuff. I remember it being like unwrapping like a pass the parcel, like just like several layers. And by the end, it was just white, like I was fucking a marshmallow that had an ass coming out of it. I couldn't see anything else.
Sounds kind of
I
hot.
couldn't see the rest of the body. It was just an ass and
saying.
legs and just a ball of fabric up high like that. It was fantastic.
Best day of your life. They gotta get one of these at home. Farside and I are gonna get laid after the fucking name
Nah,
of
come
Force.
on.
If you
Look
get
at us in
laid,
these
if you
fucking
get
things.
laid, I
Look
want to
at this.
see your paint on their body. You
All
gotta
right.
take a picture.
If you can tongue kiss a girl in front of me, you get $100.
Yeah.
And if you bang a chick, I'll throw in $50 if one of you guys bang a chick. It's all I have, really.
How much?
50 US.
50
And he-
US.
And he
Gotta
got
clarify the market.
I mean, I know it's no tribal money, but still.
Oh, I think they use the same currency or
You have to
pelts.
You have to tongue kiss her. It can't just be negotiated either. You have to convince her, tongue kiss her, and you get $100
in front of Jim.
And
Are you going to be holding court somewhere where we can present this?
No, you're going to be selling our
I'll
merch.
tell you what. You kiss two girls, you get $200.
So
You
for
kiss three
every
girls-
person we
it's
kiss
got a
with
tongue kiss, make out kiss. It can't just be like a peck.
Yeah. Full on.
While you're in your underwear in the tuxedo.
Yeah.
But you can't negotiate with them. Hey, I get $100. I'll give you
No,
$50.
no, no,
You
no.
can't do that.
No, that's bullshit.
Are you going to stuff your Speedo?
I don't need to.
I've seen your
talking
cock. You
about.
need to.
No, I don't. It's a grower, not a shower.
Yeah, but you're not going to be walking around with an erection.
You don't know that.
That is
What is
true.
going on?
We
you
don't
guys
know.
do this all the time.
All the time.
Oh my
This
god!
has been going on for a year
I
and
just
a half.
usually drive right by you.
No, you're-
I have no clue this is going on.
Stop
back
in.
here.
Stop in. This is tame. This is
couldn't
very
feel
tame.
Jesus Christ!
This is a milder
A couple of weeks ago, we went upstairs and masturbated into Ziploc bags.
We had a race. Jason still hasn't
I
come.
haven't come yet. I'm still in the clock's still running.
You're still in remission. They
Yeah.
call it.
My dad called it
Look,
recess.
Yeah, see,
There's
there's
an
the
episode.
package.
That's not bad. What is that top part? Are those horns? Are those horns on the top?
But he's
It does. It looks like a Texas Longhorns emblem
Take a picture.
underneath a piece
Somebody-
of cloth.
like, take a picture of that somebody
just
with your
looks like-
iPhone.
it just
and
looks
then put that on the Facebook page. Just a close up of the
It
cock.
just looks like 3 testicles to me.
You know what? It needs to be draw the lines
Do you know-
around it so you can see.
See, the problem is, Jim, is my legs are fucking huge, and they just my package just pushes.
Let's have a quick look at
Jesus
Farside's package as well. Let's go. Your body is looking better from there, I tell you. It was atrocious then.
Farside,
Are you tucking?
Do you still have that? Do you still have that bottom?
I think I've lost a bit of weight.
I still have the top.
I know I have.
Well, why don't you wear that bottom with your tuxedo?
Because I want to look good.
Look at my bicep in
Is
my
this
right arm
last
now.
year
It
at the
doesn't
same
suck.
event?
No, this was. Jason said he threatened a mixed martial
I didn't
artist.
threaten. He called and challenged. I was
No,
drunk
Jason,
and I took
you,
it.
You threatened him. You told him, come down here, I'll kick your fucking ass. That's called a threat.
I don't remember talking.
And then
that.
he said, Jason, I'm a mixed martial arts fighter. And Jason goes, I wrestled in high school. So we scheduled a fight.
So we had a bout.
And Jason tapped out in 37 seconds.
Did you really?
47 seconds.
43 and 37. 2 fights.
No, one was no.
43, 37.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Well, I gave up on the electric chair before it actually hurt. I could have lasted longer than that.
Do we know if this paint stays on the body? Like, I'm worried about.
I don't know, because
I'm
the
worried
guy
about
that
you marking furniture and stuff. And I was
The
thinking,
guy that
I'm
I
worried
found,
about
the guy that I found that was too expensive for us to use, guaranteed, because he had latex or some kind of fucking body covering that was
That's
permanent.
a condom.
So he found somebody that's going to do it for free.
Right,
Farside
but I
did.
work here and I make sure that things happen. So,
Yeah. Oh,
so that was 100%. I was like, listen, the last thing we need to have is 2 guys walking around with body paint, putting like black marks
So
over
this
Bob
is gonna
Saget and Larry
guarantee
King.
you know
I said,
that
I
the
need this
shit-
to be permanent. And she said, okay. That's how that works.
Yeah, and make sure she doesn't do it with a roller.
And there's no black comics on the show, so you can
Yeah,
do
no
it.
blackface. That's not good.
What?
well.
What are you
Totally
talking about?
inappropriate.
You can paint it.
Farside looked like he had an idea, and I just wanted to
I'll
stop
tell you
it
what
short.
you can do is you can paint yourself in a curly moustache.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
I got a mustache.
Okay, keep that. Keep that.
Yeah,
This looks fucking Deadwood, motherfucker. I look good.
Yeah.
I looked in the mirror when I was peeing. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been a good day for you.
It's actually not a
Made
bad
all,
look.
made all the pain go away.
Yeah. Yeah, and your mum's going to go, it's actually worse than we thought. Enough about you, mum. You should see me in this hat.
Who knew bow ties were my thing?
Yeah, you
See
look,
my bow tie, tie my bow tie. See my bow tie, tie my bow tie.
you look like the guy that comes
thought
in
he
like
stuck some
every
flowers.
other Little House on the Prairie episode and tries to fuck the whole family over.
Yeah. You sound like the guy who goes in like a musical like Calamity Jane and you just sell everything on your cart. I've got this thing all the way from New York. It does this. You're that guy. You're selling elixir, my friend.
Yeah, you look like an elixir salesman.
Step right up. It cures warts.
It doesn't cure.
Yeah. And basically it's just Dr. Pepper. That's how Dr. Pepper was made.
Yeah.
It was one of those elixirs.
Yeah, you
It was
could be
made by
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper. You should invent something right now while you're wearing that.
I invent things often.
I tried to buy tuxedo shoes for them, and Farside, what size shoe do you wear? He goes, 14. I was like, they're 14, like triple
14
wide,
mangled.
Right? 14 gang sign toes. Somebody said your toes make gang signs. So you're 14. Yeah.
Your toes are like a bunch of carpenters showing up to work.
I don't even know if they make tuxedo shoes like that.
No, they do.
Hammers? I don't know. Hammer toe.
Prom, and they made the shoes.
What did your date look like, Farside?
We could go to the fucking thrift store, get shoes that
I
are...
don't mean to be mean, but was she atrocious? What was she?
So
Would she get on awkward family photos like your photo with her? Would that make it into?
do you want to see what she looked like?
I'd
Yeah,
love to.
Absolutely.
I bet she had a lot of freckles, did she or no?
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Have you
ginger?
got a regular photo
She
or are you
was-
using Google
She was
Maps?
Middle Eastern.
Always red. She was always red.
Sure, after you would roll over.
What the hell's that mean?
Yeah, she became purple.
blue.
Yeah. She had a size 14 mark in her face.
They found bits of her flesh
Did you have
under his
sex with her?
toenails.
Did you have sex with her at prom?
Nope, but I did afterwards.
That's what I'm talking about.
after
that him?
prom. Now I gotta go down and find it.
How many pictures do you have?
I have too many.
He's a fucking epic saga. Didn't you know that?
Dude, you are chronicling your own life.
Hell yeah.
Which brings me to how is the documentary of Talking Shit going?
Hasn't started. I was supposed to have somebody here tonight.
Yeah, where's our film?
He bailed.
That's going to be the first thing available on our new website is the documentary of Talking Shit.
Dude, you should do a weight loss like trilogy called Lord of the Ringworms. I think that'd be
You should just do a weight loss.
Yeah, never.
Where's this?
Yeah, where is this broad you're
Come
talking
on,
about?
Far Side. You're
Is
killing
this like a
us.
Canadian girl that we're never going to see?
put her
Niagara
name.
Falls?
Jamie Hall. There she is. Oh, let's have a look at Jamie Hall. She looks all right.
Oh, Jimmy Goulart.
Oh yeah, she's done one of those. Yeah. Oh, actually,
not
yeah,
bad,
yeah,
not
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Which one, the left or right?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, she's got a pretty face.
Oh no.
Wait.
She looks like she's
Is
12.
the one on the left?
How old is she?
Oh, there she is. She's cute, huh?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's my age.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
She's still
Yeah.
your
Oh,
age.
yeah,
'cause they
she's
never
got a
found
shit.
her
Yeah.
body.
Do you know how many black
got a
guys would
condom.
Hey,
love to,
Farside,
a black guy would love to pound
She's
the
cute.
shit out of
Got a-
that?
Look, she's got
cute.
a condom in her
I don't mind
mouth.
thick girls, dude.
That's your
Thick
kinda
girls are
woman.
all right.
She's cute, man.
She was fun.
Do you still want to bang her?
I did. Not anymore. She's a cunt.
What happened?
She's kind of a bitch.
Kind of. Well, you went from cunt to kind of a bitch. What is she?
I moved on. Well, what happened was, she would fuck a lot of my friends.
Oh, I hate that.
Like she no, like
Like a
she,
lot?
I would. She would be hanging out with me.
If you hang out with her now, she won't fuck Jason.
Yeah, bring her around to the show. Let's meet.
She's
this girl.
over in Rhode Island.
No,
We'll
she's
fly
not.
her.
Oh, okay,
We
cool.
got Miles.
No shit. It's called Well Rhode Island.
Running Rhode Island.
What?
What? Hi.
Okay, let's see some other chicks you fucked, Farside, throughout history.
Hey, can we give a behavior?
Let's put on the best looking girl you've ever fucked, Farside. I want to see what she looks like, unless that's her.
He knows right away. It's coming out quickly.
Yeah, let's see this.
Oh, we all know.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
it was in his most recent searches too.
Hell yeah, it was.
The one in the middle.
No.
Uh,
I don't know.
the one,
yeah.
the one in the.
She doesn't look as good as I remember.
Wait. So Jim and I are. wait, let's. Wow.
Really? Oh, there's,
cute, man.
You don't even have any room to go up.
Can we-
You've peaked.
Farside, can you, Farside,
it's bad
can you
when
post
Jason's
a picture
laughing.
of her on the site?
Yeah, fuck her. I'll do it.
Put it on. It'll be on our Facebook page. Just go on our Facebook page. You can see something that would fuck that. Let me just say, who's going to be in charge of Jason and Farside at the show? Which one of you is taking?
We're adults.
I'm not.
You're
Oh
responsible for
no!
us.
They're going to be wandering around by themselves.
Yeah.
Jim's responsible for us.
No.
It all goes back to Jim when it goes wrong.
What, since
Okay.
when?
He's
I
the
took-
tamer. He's the tamer. Isn't
I
he?
took Jason to the improv, and that was the biggest mistake of my
I
life.
remember.
Oh,
then
you dumped me off on him and fucking what's his name?
Every time
That
I
other
make an
comedian.
appearance in the bar,
Last time I took him to the Gibson, it was babysitting time.
Really?
You're not getting.
I got shit
You're
faced.
not.
I admit
You're not
that.
getting my backpack this year, man.
And hey, does he sell merch?
You mean your extra
You
backpack?
get given a backpack with a few little goodies in
Yeah,
it, like a
and
hat and a thing. And I got 2 given to me for some reason, and Jason just took one. Just didn't ask, just took one.
Did you sell his merch there?
No, you don't sell merch at that gig.
No,
you don't?
there's no merch at that gig.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I hung out with what's his name though.
No, you didn't, dude.
So you're going.
I just feel weird that I know you now, because now, like, when I see you, I'm gonna have to like know
Talk to
you.
him. Yeah.
You mean like in the Bible?
He makes the improv very uncomfortable. Like on Wednesday nights when everyone's there, he walks in and everybody's like, "Oh, geez, there."
It's either him there or Elite with Neil Brennan.
She does the skull.
Yeah, she started dating Neil Brennan.
Who did?
Lee. That's
No
on our show.
way.
Yeah.
She went on a few dates with him, yeah.
Yep.
Don't think she ever fucked him though, did she?
Anybody have an answer?
You might know.
Jesse might know. He
I think maybe she has, and she just won't tell us.
She didn't admit it on the Moncast. She said she didn't. I think I believed her.
She has a crush on you, though.
I don't think she does anymore. She did.
She has a crush on the job you can give her. What are you talking about?
What? What's that?
She wanted to. She was a butthurt that you didn't give her an audition for the therapist role on your fucking pilot,
Oh, well.
dude.
She didn't deserve it.
She didn't.
I'm a talent.
The girl who plays a therapist on my pilot is in every TV commercial known to man.
What's her name?
Gillian Wigman.
Oh, that sounds hot.
She's I put her Gillian Wigman. She's the splendor girl. She's the one with the new duster that goes up
Oh,
on the
yeah,
top
I've seen
shelf.
that. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. She does that commercial with the book as well, where she's reading
Yeah.
the book and throws it behind the chair.
Yeah. She does 1,000 adverts.
That's weird that you knew.
Bro,
that.
I see her commercial every single day. God, do you know her?
What is the show? What is?
I really have like a thing for her.
No,
That's
she's
crazy.
she's really foxy.
Can you hook them up? Can you
And she's got
introduce?
real pretty eyes.
And when you chat to her, she's real dirty, like grubby jokes with you.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
What is the show you're doing with Yahoo?
Just a daily web video. We recap last night's television.
Is it with you and Frank Nicotero?
No, it's Frank's old show.
Oh, really?
So you got a job where you have to watch TV and then talk about it.
Yeah, I watch like Dance with the Stars every day. It gets pretty bad. Dance Moms is good though.
I love Dance Moms.
That's filmed in Pittsburgh.
He's gets
It
excited.
is filmed in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
yeah.
that's why I just entered the Pinball World Championships in fucking Pittsburgh. I'll tell you something about the Pinball World Championships and the people who are very into pinball. A lot of Asian brides.
Really?
Oh, just
Imagine that.
Asian women just.
I'm sure they got a
staring off.
ham radio in the house too.
That's so weird. I wouldn't expect that.
There was some fatties who were like limbering up before and like wearing fingerless gloves. And
Can we go back to Dance Moms?
Dance Moms, love Dance Moms.
Did you see the episode in Dance Moms where
Saw it, came.
where the chick or the mother lied about her daughter's age to win? Like they put like a 14-year-old in like the 12-year-old competition. So
I've done that before.
Did you know that all of Jim's like content consumption is like he's in the same demographic as like the Bieber group. Everything that they market towards the Bieber group, like that's what you're
pinball machines?
No, like your television, what you watch on TV, what you're
Dance
into
moms.
is like the same as like single mom or like moms or like these like you get like
What
General
is-
Hospital demographic.
And
What is your
what demo
problem?
are you in?
The no TV one?
Give me some different pictures of
Let's
Jillian.
let's cater
That's
this to
not-
the
that's
people
not
that
what
can't
he look
afford anything, that don't own anything, are never going to do anything. What are we going to give them? Nothing.
Soup?
Where's the Duster commercial? There she is. Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
Oh wait, yeah, we gotta.
I
We
think-
never
I
watched
think-
that.
I would hook up with her, I think.
We could get her in a guess. She's dead
Oh,
dirty.
yeah.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Bring her
Get her
on.
in here.
Bring her on. Let's hit her.
I'd like to talk to her.
She used to be on Mad TV, I think.
Oh, yeah, she looks great.
Oh, she was somewhere with Kevin Nealon.
By the back of a car.
Boy, he's fat there. Shouldn't have fired me, Kevin.
Jeez.
Why? What were you, personal trainer?
No, I was I was his opener.
All right.
I think
We've done a lot of time.
Theo, have you had fun?
Actually, I had a great time, man. This is the most I've laughed in probably 4 or 5 months. My head hurts. It's so bad.
You're welcome here anytime.
So I've had a really nice time. Jim, Eddie, I appreciate it.
You're pretty tame.
Jason, thank you very much.
I thought you'd be much wilder.
Really?
After seeing you perform, yeah, I thought you'd be more wild.
What do you mean more wilder?
This dude, like,
The
we could
guy,
do potato
the guy
cannons
just called the head of the Ku Klux Klan really charming. How much wilder statement
What do you want?
You said really charismatic guy.
I did.
Well, think about where
with
he's from.
sincerity.
So convincing.
I meant it. I just didn't realize it.
You still obsessed with Blonox?
Oh, man. I've been to Pittsburgh. I've been up there. It's a good place, man.
What, Pittsburgh or
It's one of
Blonox?
my favorite cities.
Really?
Yeah.
Or are you just saying that?
I really like Pittsburgh. If it weren't for the weather, I
It's
think
hard.
people
I
would
was
really
there.
love
I think it's hard work, Pittsburgh.
it. Yeah?
Crowds are
Oh, the
tough.
crowds are horrible. They're idiots, dude. Unless you're feeding them meat, they don't care.
Yeah.
You got to talk about the Steelers or your dick. Like,
Yeah.
it's the only things they understand.
I-
I said on stage that it's the only city where a guy, and this is true, a guy could fuck Ben Roethlisberger and his friends wouldn't call him gay. They'd be like, dude, you fucked Roethlisberger? Tell me about it. What was it like?
I kicked a guy out of my gig on Friday. I was having a gig.
I'm
with-
sorry about that, Jim. I didn't mean to.
What?
He's not trying to tell a joke.
I'm being funny.
Are you trolling?
I'm trolling.
Be trolling your back
So
from goals.
I was on stage maybe early show Saturday. What are you saying? Fuck me?
Nothing. Go on. Finish.
Early show Saturday. So I'm on stage and this guy, I was just about to start a big sort of 15-minute story, and just as I was doing, someone just went, "You're not funny." You know that heckle, right? And so I finished
It's the same guy who was at my show.
I finished. I did the whole set. I did the whole routine, and then it was like I think people had lost faith in me because I didn't say anything to the guy. But I already had mentally in my head that I'll get back to you in 15 minutes, right? So I finished the thing. The routine went really well, and then I went, "Okay, who was the guy who yelled that I wasn't funny?" And then and then he didn't say anything, right? And I said, and then someone went, "He's right here," and everyone went, "Yeah, this is the guy," right? And so I walked into the room because he wouldn't talk to me. So I walked right up to it as far as the microphone stand would go. And I said, "Look, man, what's the deal, man?" And he just said, "You're not funny." And I said, "Well, how much, I did the old, how much does it cost you to come in here? Here's $20, take it, get the fuck out," type of thing,
Yeah.
And
he was probably on a free ticket.
And he went, "Yeah," and he goes, "I didn't pay for it." And his mate goes, "I paid for it. I fucking love you, Jim. I love you. He's a dick. Don't worry about it. But I paid for his ticket." And I said, "You know what? Both of you fucking out," right? So the guy just said, "I love you," right? And he's going, "But I just said I love you." And I go, "I get that, all right? But now you're getting fucking kicked out because of this fuckwit." And I said, "Do you want to know why? Because you're going to go outside and you hate him now." Right? you're going to go to him. Why did you have to say that, you fucking cock? And you two will have a fight outside. Right? So the guy who loved me, both of them dragged out.
See, I was thinking right there. I was like,
He's evil. Isn't
I was
he?
like, why
He's
didn't
got some twisted
why
up
didn't
thing.
you
Hitman
give
for free.
I would have taken the $20 that you were going to give the guy and give it to the other guy.
No, I
and
went to
go-
give it to the other guy. He
go-
goes, I don't want your money, Jim. I love you. I love you. Get the fuck out.
But I would have said, here's $20. Punch him in the head. If you love me, if you really
Yeah,
love me,
no, that wouldn't have
you'll
happened,
punch
though.
him in the head.
That's going to eventually lead to fuck him.
No,
How much power are you going to exert over an
Yeah,
individual?
I had them in Pittsburgh. Some guy yelled out, "I'm the king of the world" in the middle of my show, and I go, "What the fuck?" And then I said, "What are you yelling?" And he
Probably
goes,
a Persian.
and he goes,
Xerxes.
he goes, "You're not even supposed to be here," because I had replaced Jay Moore. Jay Moore was supposed to be there, so this guy was like a Jay Moore fan. He goes, "Jay Moore's supposed to be here," and I go, "Why?" He goes, and then he stands up to the whole audience and he goes, "Do you hear this shit? He's making fun of Pittsburgh." And everybody's like looking at him. He goes, "Come on, let's go," to the whole audience, which is a pretty bold thing to do. To think you've got the whole crowd on. And I was like, I'll tell you, I wasn't bombing. A lot of times I'm bombing. I was doing well, and he still felt like I can win him over. I've got the whole crowd. So he stands up. He goes, "Let's go, everybody. He's shitting on our town. Let's go." And they're all like, "See ya, douche," and everybody starts yelling at him. So he goes, "Fuck you." So he starts coming to the stage. And I think he's going to try to fight me. And I need the publicity. So I said, "Everybody get out your cameras. We're going." And I go, "Come on. I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. Come to the stage." And then his wife ran and got in front of him. And you know when the wife tries to hold him back?
Or you just punch him, don't you?
How much can a wife hold you back, though? If you want to get around your wife, you can get around her. So I start saying, I go, you can get around her. And I'm going, come on, you can make it. You can make it. And she pushed him out of the club. And he's like, "I'll kill you. Okay." I'm like, "No, you won't." And she
26 Breeze. I'm just kidding.
Jason.
We're not there.
Dudley. The corner of Dudley and Ocean is where Jason.
20
Jason
and a half
Jason
Breeze Avenue.
I'll delete my address, but Jason.
I'll
now
delete the
lives-
website.
Jason lives.
26 is Dudley?
Jason lives on Dudley. Is his new street in
On
Venice.
Dudley. This is an owl call for the Oglala.
Hi, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi,
That'll do it.
All right, thank you guys for listening.
Dirty talking shit. Talking shit. Talking shit. Talking shit.